Hey guys, what is up? It is Cameron, and right now I'm headed to Lowe's. I gotta go find some metal so I can make a bracket for the radiator on my turbo LS swapped M3. If you guys are new viewers out there, consider subscribing, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and if you guys haven't checked out my most recent video, it did just go live. That's my buddy Connor's Nissan GTR. It was tons of fun, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy that video. Without further ado, let's get it. We're at Lowe's, and yeah, we're gonna find some metal brackets now, hopefully. I'm not sure how these will line up, but the idea is that we can put this on the radiator side. This face is on the radiator side, and then this one would mount to the headlight bracket, so it should work. There's a few mounting spots on the radiator. We're going to try to mount it just like that, and we'll drill additional holes or fabricate where we have to, but this should work just fine. Back at the M3, got a couple mounting options for this bracket. Everything lines up on the bracket side, so you guys can see the holes, maybe. It lines up though, but I haven't decided if I want to put it on the inside, the bracket on the inside of the radiator, or on the outside. I think I'm gonna lean towards the outside, and we'll move these two mounting nuts to the outside. Actually, so that's for the fan shroud, so we're not gonna move these, but I do have some extra hardware laying around, so I will use that instead. Okay guys, check this out. So I was able to fit these brackets on with the applicable hardware. Now this side, it lines up and everything as this side would. However, this hole didn't line up with that hole. It's not a problem. I just had to put this nut here. I'm gonna attach the light fixture stuff to this, or whatever you want to call that, front fascia to this, and try to fit it to the car. We'll see though. So this shot is several hours later from that time lapse that I just shot. I might have actually deleted the time lapse in the editing process, but for those of you guys who are not caught up, I put the brackets onto the radiator, or my makeshift brackets, I should say. Right now I have the car jack here holding up the radiator. I'm gonna have to make a cut right here and another one right here, so that the radiator cap is free. And before I do that, I'm actually just gonna bolt these in. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna move the radiator down a bit, actually. That way it doesn't get cut, because this thing has quite the kick in it right now. It's cutting it very quickly. It's just, excellent. All right, and then. So I'm gonna try to bolt at least one part of this in and see how it looks. So I finally got the radiator all mounted. It's free-hanging, so to speak. Doesn't look too shabby. And there's a good amount of distance between the radiator and the engine. I think next on the list is going to cut this exhaust. Go from there. Alright guys, so we're going to be making a couple of incisions on this exhaust flange. First one is to pretty much get this piece right here moved back. That way when we mount the turbo, it doesn't interfere with the radiator. So I'm going to make this cut first, and then I'm going to make a cut right here, right before the collector. There's already a rag in here, which is going to be pretty much used as a reference point. But yeah, I'm just going to get started on the two cuts. It's a pretty clean cut. It's not my favorite. As you can see, it is uneven, but we can work with this a little bit. Still got to remove this piece right here, and then pretty much this is going to be back here instead of up here. So I'm going to pull the metal shavings out of the exhaust right now, and we'll get to this next part. Just like before, I'm going to pull the metal shavings out. This is the piece we just cut off. Now, see, this lines up. I think it needs to be a little shorter. Maybe even to here. So I just got done prepping for this last cut. About to just cut it. Without further ado. Not bad, huh? Did bring it back quite a bit from this other side, but it's not a problem. So obviously we're not going to be mounting the turbo today, but this is about where it shall sit. We still have to bring this exhaust piece back, and then we're going to do the crossover pipe, which might actually legitimately cross up and over. I'm not sure yet. We're going to find out when we have more exhaust pieces to work with. Right now I'm pretty much lacking in that area, but what's really cool is we were able to fully mount the radiator, so it's, you know, fully supported by our makeshift brackets, and we were able to cut up this turbo header. Before I end today's video, I want to show you guys what we have in store after the turbo build is complete. So we have some rear subframe bushings, a diff mount set, and a rear subframe reinforcement kit as well. Now all in total, these bushings were around $1,100. These ones are 8 kgs, and these ones are I don't actually recall which ones these are, but these were very expensive as well. So we did spend very good money for all of this stuff, and it really couldn't have been possible without AKG Motorsports, which were the provider of these. I'd like to thank you guys for watching another video. If you guys are new viewers out there, consider subscribing, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I hope you guys have a good day / night wherever you may find yourselves, and on builds like these, make your visions a reality. I'll see you guys. Peace.